Hello Franklin, I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator, and it's time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. We are out here on the square in Franklin, and that brings me to the first item, which is the return of the police memorial commemoration for fallen officers. This has been a tradition here in downtown Franklin for many years. It didn't happen quite in this location last year, but it's back this Monday, October 4th. It'll be at 6 p.m. There's a brief ceremony at the Franklin Theater at 6 o'clock, and then there'll be a procession down Main Street from Franklin Theater to the square and to the site here at the historic courthouse. And there is a memorial here for Williamson County law enforcement officers who died in the line of duty. So we'll be recognizing that as part of the tradition there, and always a special event. There'll be the American flag on the square, hoisted by the Franklin Fire Department, and a few words of commemoration for those officers who made the ultimate sacrifice serving the community. So that's happening Monday evening. So that's your first item. And I've got all dates and events for you this week as part of your top 3, more like top 5 this week. So that's the item for Monday. On Tuesday, we've got a couple things happening, but most importantly, got a virtual living room discussion, we're calling it. So it's a discussion, sit down talk about the proposed preliminary master plan for the redevelopment of City Hall right across the street here, looking at building a new City Hall to serve the needs of our community. This is an old shopping mall that was converted temporarily, quote unquote, into a City Hall 40 years ago, and now we're looking at a truly designed for City Hall purposes building on the square. And there's been a master planning effort that's gotten a lot of community input and employee input and board and other stakeholder input, and now we want to share that result with you and get more feedback. So you can sign up for that. It's virtual, so just go to franklintn.gov and you'll see a City Hall banner there, City Hall development banner, or you can go to completethesquare.com with a dash between each word, completethesquare.com, and click on Get Engaged, and you can register to be on that Zoom virtual living room discussion about the City Hall redevelopment. So that's Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock. Other date I want to hit for you this week, on Saturday, is the Celebration of Nations Multicultural Music and Dance event. So it'll be at the Williamson County Performing Arts Center right on Columbia Avenue. It'll go from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Lots of great music and activity there. Take it in. It is a $10 at the door charge if you want to get a ticket there. You can get it in advance, but it'll be a great time. You can go take a tour around the world without ever leaving Franklin on Saturday afternoon, October 9th. So check that out. A couple other things. I have with me something that hopefully many of you got in the mail this week. It is from the Williamson County Election Commission, and it talks about the Franklin City elections coming up. And beginning October 6th, that is our early voting time frame. That kicks in and it'll run from October 6th through October 21st. And you can early vote at the Williamson County Government Center, the administration building there on West Main, on 1320 West Main. Early voting dates during the weekdays is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We've expanded it a little later in the day so you can catch it maybe after work if that works for you. And then on Saturdays, it is from 8 a.m. to noon. So check that out. If you're registered to vote, go ahead and vote there. You can also look at absentee voting if you qualify for that, or get a sample ballot by going to williamsonvotes.net. So you can get all information election from that source as well. The other thing I want to highlight and give you a heads up on is that leaf collection is beginning soon. It's October now, so we got to think about falling leaves and getting those to the curb and getting them picked up. We're taking the same approach we used last year, with the north half of the city and the south half of the city each getting collected fully in a week. And so we begin with the orange zone, which is the south section of the city, beginning the week of October 11th. So you got another week to get ready, get those leaves out there. But the south section, the orange, which think of 96, which is Murfreesboro Road on the east side, and New Highway 96 on the west side. If you're south of that, you're in the south zone, the orange zone. If you're north of that, you're in the east, or the green zone, which is going to be the following week. So starting on the 11th of October, that full week is your collection, and then The green zone, the north, will be the next, and it rotates every other week through the end of the year and into the first week of 2022. And one more thing for you, this coming week from October 5th through the end of the week, October 8th, they've got a scheduling conflict at the Ag Center, so we're helping out for drive-up testing in the morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then COVID vaccines from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. You just drive up, they'll take care of you, get in and out, you don't even need an appointment, and they'll get you taken care of that way. So that's it for now. Have a great week, stay well, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.